Shut up and sit down.
What's going on, everybody? Big Dawg Brett. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about JT Daniels. And is he any good? We don't know. Last time we saw him, he was playing for USC. Had a pretty good game to go on. Was 215 yards in about 2 quarters. So I think it was somewhere around the neighborhood of like 25 for 34, something like that. Looked really good at the time. I've got a clip here that I'm going to play for you guys. I'm going to break it down as we go. This is just kind of showing his skill set at that time, at least from what we saw. Looked really good. Some of his decision making and some of the other skills he has, I'm going to point out as we go along. Unless you're really keen on kind of keeping up and watching a quarterback, you're going to miss some of the stuff he does. That was kind of the reason I wanted to make this video, was just so you guys could see what I see. We obviously know that Stetson Bennett is not going to be championship caliber quarterback, at least at this time, and D'Wan Mathis has shown some talent, but he also clearly needs to develop. And Carson Beck hasn't taken collegiate snap that we know of in a game. So yeah, let's go over JT Daniels and see what we got. All right, so let's get into this real quick. All right, so this is let me go ahead and start this off as close as I can here. Looking at the beginning of the quarter, he drops back, looks left, throws left. Just a quick little pass. We see this all the time at UGA. Very much a Jake Fromm type pass. Okay. I'm going to stop right here. You can, if you look, you can go ahead and see that the lineman is starting to get his hand up. He's already made a decision to throw here. There's obviously there's an open lane here, and he wants to take this. He sees just that quickly, from the time the ball has snapped, as you can see, he's made his move. The clock still hasn't even had time to start. So this is less than a second. The play clock is still up. So he goes to throw the ball, or the play clock is just reset. He goes to throw the ball here. He realizes the defender is going to interrupt. So he puts a little touch on it, gets it over him. Boom. Perfect pass. That's a minute. That's a batted ball. So yeah, like what we see here. Fakes a handoff, looks downfield. Now he looks right. And one of the things I want you to keep in mind is when you watch JT Daniels, he's very light on his feet. He's always moving around. He's never standing in one place. Depending on what's going on with the pocket, he has the experience to step up into the pocket and throw the ball. But for right now, he's looking downfield. He just looked to his right, looks right again, doesn't see anything. You can see he's constantly bouncing around. The check down guy realizes his quarterback's in trouble. Rolls forward. He sees it. He knows there's a defender here. He knows pressure's coming quick. He's got to get rid of it. And he throws it away. Boom. This defender lets up at the last second. Check down guy turns what would have been a disastrous play into a pretty nice game. So, good football IQ by the quarterback and the receiver. Drops back, looks left, looks right, goes through his progression. Bang. Now this, you notice there's a pump fake here. I'm going to back this up just a little bit. Because he's staring this receiver down, this defender and this defender both forget about him. Look, the pump fake, boom, pump fake pulls him in. He's out of position. He's stopped. Ball comes out like a shot and goes right between everybody. Bang. He's out of position. He's playing catch up. He's crashing down. It's too late. First down's already had. Great football IQ here. Drops back, looks right, fakes, rolls out. And this time he chooses to run. We're going to see this play 2 or 3 times on this clip, and you'll see that because of that play right there, they're able to make some other plays later in the game that look really, really good, just kind of setting some stuff up in the future. He had the check down guy there. He chose to run it. Fakes a handoff, quick little screen pass. Boom. Nice first down. This is a high percentage pass. You see him 100 times in a college game. Game day Saturday. Drops back, looks right, steps up in the pocket, rolls out. Shovel pass. Very interesting here. Not what I would have done. Certainly this was not called this way. But talk about having your head on a stick here. Having your head on a swivel. He knows he's being chased. He feels the pressure. This probably would have been a better option to shovel pass it to. But you got this big tight end here, and he sees this guy coming forward. He knows he's out of position, realizes that he has a shot here, and all of this is happening in the blink of an eye. And bang, he shovel passes it. Unless you're really good at what you do, you're not even going to see this. Never mind make it. Turns out it would have been a sack into about a 5-yard gain. Absolutely incredible. Then the shotgun. UGA runs this all the time. High percentage play. Good yardage. 2nd and 5, picks up first down, no problem. Drops back, fakes handoff. Going same right, same play we've seen earlier. Running back picks up about 4. Actually picks up about 2. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. They send pressure. Pressure's picked up. Puts a little touch on it. Gets it over the defender. And then almost picks up a touchdown right here. This is another case right here of where you see a quarterback who realizes, all right, these guys are coming in. He sees all of this all at the same time. He realizes that this guy's going to be open. He also realizes that this guy's stepping up in the pocket. This guy's crashing down on him, so he can't step up in the pocket. So rather than try to force something, he just puts a little touch on it. Look, just nice and easy. He knows look, this defender's jumping. His hand's probably 8-9 feet off the ground because he put a little bit of touch on it. There's no way he can get it. Ball is right there. Boom. Perfect. Drops it right in the basket. And nice first down. Or close to it. He steps out. Let's check this out again. Snaps, drops back, looks left. He's looking left. Everybody's looking at him. They're looking left. And because he's looking left like he's going to throw here, all of these guys have to freeze in place, including the secondary. This whole time, the ball was going here the whole time. This was the play. This is designed to suck everybody in on the left. Leaves the right wide open. Bang. This safety saw it. Comes crashing down. All he has to do is make one guy miss. And guess what? He does. Very easily. No problem. Touchdown. No problem at all. That was a great play call. Executed well by everybody. Shotgun. Quick out. Quick feet. Quick hands. Quick motion. Quick gain. Second, manageable. Shotgun drop back. Fakes it. This is that rollout play again. And because the last time he did this, he ran. So let's see if we can show you this again. The last time he did this, he ran. So when they see him roll out that same way, these guys are really hesitant to drop back because they know that this is their responsibility. He's got to stay tuned up on this guy, so that leaves all of this open area for him. But he's also got to help in the secondary. So he gets caught out of position, and now he's backpedaling on his feet, even though you see JT Daniels here kind of making a bit of a strange contortion of his body to throw the way he throws. Let's watch how he turns. Fakes, rolls out, everybody steps up, kind of covered, then they start backpedaling. This is a weird position to throw from because you really can't get much on it. So he kind of lobs it a little bit, but he gets just enough on it, and he drops it between these three defenders. Normally, this guy would have dropped back. He had to cover the run. That seals this up. That play is no longer possible if he drops back. But because they used it before, good throw. Nice first down. All right, here we got coming up next. Drops back. This whole play was going to him the whole time. This is just a little curl. Bang. Pick up a few yards here. Just good, quick, accurate passes. Shotgun. Drops back. Looks right. Looks left. Looks right. Check down. This check down guy made a really bad decision. Stopping an open field like that's just bad. You're not going to pick up anything doing that. Shotgun again. Fakes to the running back. Lob over. UGA runs the same play. That one guy got blasted, though. Ended up on his keister. All right. Fakes handoff. Looks back. Looks left. Looks right. Throws. Boom. Typically, when you see a guy in the middle of the field like this, I'm not a big fan of it because guys really get hurt. We just saw that recently. But this play here, I'm going to back it up and I'm going to show you how JT Daniels uses his eyes to lock the left side of the field. Okay, when he fakes his handoff, he's looking up here. He's looking up here. He already knows where he's going. When he looks upfield, these guys right here lock in place. They know that there's 1 to 2 running backs still in the backfield. They've been burned by this little short check down pass several times, so they stay focused. He realizes that this guy is not going to be a check down guy, and he's still looking right here. So he breaks for this side of the field. There he goes. He takes off. He's staying covered up just in case there's something here. He realizes that his job is to cover here. He realizes that's not going there. Now he's starting to look to the right. Now he's standing. He's getting a bead. Stands in the pocket. Delivers. Now look. Everybody's out of position. The only person that can make this play is this defender. This defender's in his hip pocket. The ball is thrown high on purpose. You'll see that in the next angle right here. Roll out, turn up. Look at all this open real estate because he's looking left side. Everybody's watching here. He's not watching right this. This is his responsibility, and he is beaten. He is absolutely beaten. Turns. He realizes the ball is in motion. This is when the oh snap kicks in. I'm in trouble. He's starting to crash down, but he's 8 yards away. He's what, 10 yards? He's 10, 12. This is a one-on-one play. Ball's thrown high on purpose. Ball is caught. Boom. Perfect. All right, let's see what we got here. Snap. Hey, check down. Not check down, excuse me. A little screen pass. Pick up 3 or 4. We'll take that every time on a first down. High percentage throws. This is just another one of that to the other side. Makes a man miss. Georgia does this all the time. You get a couple, 3, 4 yards out of this. All right. There's that same rollout again. Now, we've seen this 3 or 4 times. The first time he did it, he ran. The second time he did it, he threw to midfield, to the middle of the field. This time, he's going with a check down guy. And because last time he threw here, these 2 guys pulled way back to cover that, and then they get burned with the short pass. This is just good offensive play calling, almost a first down on that. This is what they mean by keeping an offense on their heels, keeping them guessing. You're running the same play with different options, and you're taking what they leave open. So the first time they left the run open, so he took the run. The next time they tried to cover the run, so he throws behind them. Then the next time he runs the same play, they try to back up to cover that pass, and then he is the check down guy. Good football IQ. Fakes a handoff. Again, he's looking left here. See that head? That head is looking up here. This guy is looking here. These guys have realized they have been beaten. If you watch when this ball is snapped, the linebackers, excuse me, let me back up here. This is that rollout play again. I'm just going to let it play because it's pretty. It's fun to watch. All right, on the next play, these 2 linebackers here, they start to step up because they think it might be a run play. And then they realize, oh, snap, this is a pass play. He's already up to speed. Look at the shape of this. It's basically a perfect triangle with his leg here. He's in motion. He's in motion. These 3 guys are pretty much on a line together. These linebackers realize, oh boy, we're in trouble. He's looking left. Here's that load, going back on that foot, realizes that it's not there, steps up in the pocket a little bit, and now he's looking downfield to where he wants this target. But because earlier he was looking up top of the field, here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on him because everybody was looking where the quarterback was looking. This leaves a one-on-one right here, and a well-thrown ball is indefensible. You'll see it again here from another angle. The defender is in his hip pocket, but there is just nothing he can do. I mean, look, the defender got a break on the ball, but because of the placement, it's just impossible to defend. There's just nothing Gaston can do. Looking right. This time he's looking here. He's got a check down guy right here. He knows he's got a check down guy here. But because the last time they threw deep, all of these guys are trying to figure out where the ball is going. They still have no idea. Look at the pressure here. He realizes that he's in trouble. He rolls out, steps up. Nice little quick acceleration. Short steps get your feet under you. These guys start coming forward. He turns. There's a little flip of the arm right here, and it freezes one of the guys. Watch the arm movement. Bang, nothing. Little fake right there, and then zip. Pick what I can get. Take what I can get. Pick up what I can. Drop back. Looking. Now he's looking right over here. Bang, frozen rope. The receiver comes up, steps up in place. This is a small window. This is making a play when you need to make a play. Realizes what he has, what he needs, and throws this in a tight window because everybody else was covered up. This was his best option. He maybe could have got it here, but might have come up short of the first. Boom. It's good football IQ again. Drops back, looks left. Middle field, check down. Boom. This is another part where when they see him looking around, they have no idea where the ball's going. And they can't crash down on anywhere. They can't proceed anywhere. They're taking their directions from the quarterback. And the quarterback's not giving them any useful information. Stetson Bennett, Jake Fromm as well, would drop back and stare down a receiver. That's where he's throwing the ball. And then he would throw the ball there, and you would wonder why it would get knocked down or tipped or whatever. And it was because he wasn't looking off the the defenders are locking him down in place. JT Daniels does a great job of that. Looks left, looks right. Was up in the pocket. Think you got me? Boom. Joe Burrow pass right there. Again, a tight window, but making a good pass when you needed to make one. Quick out. Okay. This goes for no gain, but this is not JT Daniels' fault at all. Watch right here. This is supposed to be hat on a hat. This guy's the only guy that gets his block. Everybody else, these guys run right past these two guys. If these two guys pick up their block, this might go for a touchdown. But watch how these two guys go right through him. Zip, nothing. And then he gets hit at a line of scrimmage. He held his block good. One more time. Different angle. Looks right. This was going here the whole time. He knew this guy was going to be open. They saw something on a previous play where when they get this look, they know that he is going to stay deep. He's not going to step up. This is about as easy as it gets. Turn, look, deep, out of place, out of position. He's starting to turn and break with him. He's running cross field almost like a rub here. And then bang. Nobody was really defending him. He had 2 or 3 steps. This is a good play. And that leaves you with about a minute left in the second quarter. After that, it really just kind of goes back to JT Daniels ends up getting hurt, and then he comes out of that game, and that kind of leads you to where we got up to now. Love to see what JT Daniels can do. Obviously, you can see that he's got some weapons. He's got some tools. He's been taking reps with the ones in the off week. We're not playing Missouri. The game got postponed due to the Rona. So, who knows what's going to happen. Stetson Bennett is not a terrible quarterback. He's just not the caliber quarterback that can be dominant in the SEC. Dawg Mathis has some talent, but clearly needs to be developed. JT Daniels, well, if you saw what I saw, you saw that there is some skill there. Haven't seen what he can do recently, though, so, hey, maybe he can get it figured out. Hopefully he can. Hopefully Kirby Smart doesn't try to get Stetson Bennett back in there. Hopefully JT is going to continue to work with the ones enough that they leave him at the ones position, and let's just see what he can do. UGA season, for the most part, is over as far as any ambitions go from being a championship caliber team this year. If we'd have got back to Atlanta and played Alabama with what we have, we likely would have gotten destroyed. Georgia's super, super dinged up. A lot of injuries, a lot of problems, a lot of kinks to work out, which is a shame because we got a really solid defense this year. But we're going to have a really solid defense next year. So this would be a good time to put in these other quarterbacks, give them some opportunity, let them play, and get them developed. And let Todd Monken have complete control of the offense. Let him play with some things. Let him tinker around. You know, I'm not going to be upset if we lose another game this year. We weren't going to win this way. If we lose the game because we're trying to develop an identity on offense. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, send it to your mom and them. We really appreciate it. Trying to get to 4,000 members by the end of the season, and you guys are the only way I can do it. You got to help me out. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.